Good morning po, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome sa channel ko po, Tito Noyes Vlogs. I hope guys you are in good condition. You know what? I admired this lady, BP Sara. She's so tough siya, mga babayan ko. Nag-i-English po ako kasi may mga audios po ako, mga taga-America hindi, there's a language barrier. So, mag-ano ako. Hindi man ako masyadong marunong mag-English konti lang ba. A little bit, I can speak English a little. Shout out to Miss Kayat Seven Seas. I hope you can understand me. This is about kay BP Sara na matapang talaga siya. Maisog ba? She's so brave. She will not answer all the question about the inquiry about the BP budget in 2025. So, watch and listen.
Men, assalamualaikum. Warakmatulahi wa barakatuh. Madayaw, mayong adlaw, kaninyong tanan. Magandang araw sa inyo lahat.
Wait lang.
The officials of the office.
Napakasimple, no? Simple lang yung damit ni BP Sara. Naka-jacket, naka-polo, yun ang sinusuot niya Hindi katulad ng iba dyan. Signature bag pa, may mga damit pa magaganda.
Office of the Vice President as well as each and every one of our satellite leads.
Okay.
Satellite office leads were in receipt
Ganda
of a
ng BP
letter
Sara.
from the chairman of the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability dated
Mga kababayan ko, may sinabi sa dyan na about sa this actually there's a midterm election in 2025, senatorial, congressman, mayors, governors, etc. She said that she will not run on 2028. Oh, are you sure, BP Sara? What about if the people request it to you will run in 2028? Maybe I have some reservation about that. Okay ba English ko?
September 13, 2024, requesting our presence or that of our duly authorized representatives in today's initial deliberation with preliminary determination on privilege speech number 379. In view of the said letter, I am appearing before you today not only as the head of office, but more importantly as the duly authorized representative of all officials of the OVP. Simply because we have not done.
Kasi naman mga babayan ko, I don't know who's that, there's a privilege speech about the budget of the BP 2025 budget. Personal attack na mga kababayan, kaya mabuti na lang na hindi na siya umattend siya para i-address yung concern ni BP Sara, di ba? You know why? You know what, guys? Yung iba sa nanonood sa atin, some of my subscribers are anti-Sara. Well, that is okay. That's their opinion. That's their choice. But for me, I'm for Sara, mga kababayan ko. Hindi, okay lang yun. Kasi we have different opinion different interpretation, di ba? So, okay lang yun. Free speech, freedom of expression nga Yeah, free choice nga, di ba tayo? Okay lang yan. Basta wag lang tayong there's no personal attack. Blogger to blogger, like that, di ba?
Anything wrong. There is no misuse of funds. If there are audit findings, we shall gladly respond to them before the Commission on Audit. And if there are...
kasi naman mga kababayan ko, para may loopholes daw. There's some loopholes about the, what do you call that? The 2023 confidential fund. Actually talaga mga kababayan ko, there's no such thing for the BP to have a confidential fund. It's up to the President. Nasa discretion na ng Presidente yan kung bibigyan. Bibigyan siya. Binigyan siya ni PBBM ng 125 million So, ginastos niya yung mga babayan ko. December 11 until the end of 2023, I guess, kailangan kasi maubos yung pondo na yon kasi ina-audit yun Pag may natira yun, ibabalik in the National Treasury. Ang mga congressman kasi, yung mga ibang mga mambabatas yan, parang nagdududa na nga, may anomalya raw. Di mag-file kayo. May sinabi pa sa rito mga kababayan ko.
Legitimate cases to be filed, then we shall gladly respond to them before the appropriate courts. In relation to this, may I just say that I take notice of the opening speeches and nasabi doon, there is a determination of misfeasance, nonfeasance, and malfeasance. And those are cases that should properly be taken in the courts of law.
Okay.
What we are witnessing now is no ordinary legislative inquiry. This exercise is a well-funded and coordinated political attack.
That is correct.
This much is evident from the very words of the privileged speech that prompted this inquiry. A speech that simply meant to say, do not vote for Sara on 2028. It is clear to me that this inquiry is not about misused funds, accountability, or governance. Instead, it is solely aimed at discrediting my name and my office to prevent future political contests. I have publicly stated my reasons as to why I have chosen not to defend the OVP's budget proposal for 2025. I have narrated the issues I encountered in previous years, which can easily be confirmed by looking at the NEP, the GAB, and the GAA for fiscal years 2023 and 2024. Further, I have even shared the drama that transpired last year regarding the confidential funds. Hence, just as we have done last year, we again leave the 2025 OVP budget to the pleasure of Congressman Martin Romualdez. I am not asking for any special treatment. Nor am I asking you to uphold any tradition. There is no disrespect.
Congressman Speaker Romualdez ba, if you have a plan to run in 2028, sorry ka na lang. So, if Sara will not run in 2028, that's what she said, pero I'm doubtful. Medyo baka magbago pa isipin kasi yung 2016, yung tatay niya, si Pangulong Duterte, sabi niya hindi tatakbo, yung bara. Kasi pulse of the people, di ba? You know what? Ilang beses ko na sinasabi ito, ulit sinasabi mga kababayan ko, I think Rapi Tulfo will run. I guess, if Sara will not run in 2028.
All I am saying is that you have the complete freedom to do whatever you wish with the OVP budget. If you feel that all the documentary submissions are not enough, then by all means, huwag kayo magbigay ng budget.
Impeachment nga
Sa totoo lang, hindi naman ang budget ang punteriya ninyo.
Tama.
Dahil napakadali naman magtanggal ng budget. What you are trying to do is make a case for impeachment. Hindi naman ako kakandidato.
Yan. Did you hear that? Hindi siya kakandidato. Pero tingnan natin sa 2027, yung filing ng presidential candidate. Kasi 2027, October yon. They will file the candidacy, certificate of candidacy. Let us see kung kung sino makakalaban, kung sino magiging kandidato, Romualdez, Rapi Tulfo, or Hontiveros. If Sara will not run, wow, may chance si Rapi Tulfo dyan. Pero yung Tambulos-Luz, walang chances yung mga kababayan ko. Tingnan natin, pero hindi. Baka tumakbo rin ito mga kababayan ko. Baka tumakbo rin. Speaking of impeachment, I think Sara will be impeached by the Congress, but sa Senate, medyo tagilid yung mga congressman. Kasi kailangan ng boto dyan, 2/3. And then kailangan para hindi ma-impeach or matanggal sa trabaho si BP Sara, 8 and above na mga senador na magno-no. No, hindi siya pwede matanggal. Ganun dapat. Tingnan natin kung matutuloy impeachment. Baka may mag-file na mga kababayan ko
Sa nalalapit na eleksyon, hindi ako namumulitika. Ang ginagawa ko lamang ay ang pagtupad sa aking oath of office at campaign platforms na trabaho, edukasyon, at mapayapang pamumuhay.
Napakasimple lang ni BP Sara. No?
Sinabi ko na noon at ilang beses.
Again, mga babayan ko, this is my own opinion, I'm for Sara Duterte. Yung iba dyan, okay lang kasi ano naman tayo may kanya-kanya nga tayong opinion, as I said kanina. Okay lang yun. Kung sino kampi kay Sara, okay. Kung sino against, walang problema yun. Kanya-kanya nga tayong choices, diba? Okay lang yun, wala yun. Magkaibigan pa rin tayo, diba? Love ko kayong lahat.
Ko nang inulit na hindi ako ang problema ng bayan na ito.
Tama.
Ang totoong problema ng bayan ay kagutuman, kahirapan, iligal na droga, kriminalidad, terorismo, hindi na sapat na healthcare, kalidad ng edukasyon, kawalan ng plano.
Hindi sapat na healthcare. Yung 90 billion na pondo ng PhilHealth, pinull out muna kasi idilipat ata sa, I guess, allegedly sa PCOO. Paano yung may mga sakit dyan na hindi makabayad? Alam niyo ba sa ibang bansa, although may mga private hospital doon, libre ang hospital nila, wala kayong babayaran. Dito sa atin, libre nga, pero pahirapan ka naman, maraming red tape, there's a lot of red tapes here.
Ng infrastruktura para sa disasters at marami pang iba. So, you may try to destroy me.
Ayan.
You can skin me alive.
Sige, balatan nyo.
And throw my ashes to the wind.
Tama.
But let it be known, you will find me unbowed. I will continue to serve the Filipino people no matter the personal cost or political intrigue. Having said that, I will not allow myself to be subjected to an inquiry based on an empty privilege speech just so you can attack me
naman talaga
and do indirectly what you failed to do directly during the budget hearings.
Nanahimik mga tao dyan
I therefore request
silence.
This committee to terminate
hindi
this
terminate
inquiry
yan.
For its...
BP Sara, hindi terminate yan. Mga pasikat pa yung mga tao dyan, mga grandstanding, some of the congressmen or all of them are grandstanding.
Clear lack of any proposed legislation or substantive matter for discussion.
Okay.
Shukran.
Tapos na yun. Yun ang mga kababayan ko. Yun ang aking vlog for this Friday. Hindi talaga aaten niya. Umaten nga siya para to address her, yung opinion niya about the budget hearing. Kasi naman personal attack na paulit-ulit na lang. Hindi mag-file na lang kayo sa Ombudsman, sa Sandigan Bayan, sa Korte Suprema, etc. Or might as well file an impeachment. Period. Kudos to BP Sara Okay, kaya tayong opinion mga babayan ko ha. Shoutout sa mga kaibigan ko dyan. Lahat kayo, mga nanonood dyan, mga kaibigan ko. May mga iba-iba tayong mga manok. May iba-iba tayong pinipili. Pero, at end of the day, magkakaibigan pa rin tayo. Diba? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification para ma-update kayo sa aking mga video. Napahaba lang mga babayan ko. Mag-iingat po kayo at shout out to all of you. Bye!